Hi students, I hope all are fine. So we are beginning a new poem, Rain on the Roof, written by Coates Kinney. Okay, so we already had a kind of introduction and we learned something about this poem, but yet I prepare this video I prepare this video so that it will be easy for you once you go through this. Okay, so we shall, without much of introduction, we shall just get into the chapter. All right. So it is written by Coates Kinney. Who was Coates Kinney? Coates Kinney was an American lawyer, politician, journalist, and poet who wrote Rain on the Roof. Okay. So he was an American lawyer. He also was a politician and also a journalist. And he is the person who wrote this poem, Rain on the Roof. He was born in 24th of November 1826, okay, in New York, United States, and he died in 25th of January 1904 in the United States. Okay, nationality, as you know, is an American. Okay, so what does he say in this poem? That's what we need to see. What what does this poem mean, or what is the poet trying to say in the poem Rain on the Roof? Okay, so before we go into that, I just want to ask you something. How do you feel, or how do you spend rainy days? Okay, there are some people who like to play in the rain, isn't it? Some like to play in the rain, but there are others, they like to enjoy the rain. Okay, they like to be in the rain and also enjoy the rain. And there are also others who likes to sleep if it is raining. Okay, who likes to sleep if it is raining. So the poet is asking us, what do you do when it rains? Okay, what do you do when it rains? And the poet is writing his own experience in this poem when it rains. Okay, so we shall just see what the poet has to say. Okay, the poet says, when the humid shadows over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Okay, the poet says, okay, when the humid shadows over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. Okay, humid means what? Humid means it is the watery content that is there in the atmosphere. So when this watery content that is removed, and there comes what? There comes rain. Okay, it was a starry sphere. Spheres means it's like a board like thing. Okay, so like that comes the cloud. That is what the poet says. Okay, if you look at the clouds would be very what very it would be in a array. It would be in a what in towards the corner of the clouds you can see some shapes like a board like shape or spherical shapes. That's what the poet says. And after that there comes a melancholy darkness. Melancholy darkness means a very sad darkness or nostalgic darkness. And the poet says this darkness or this clouds which are in the spherical shape, and the melancholy darkness weeps. Okay, it cries rainy tears. It weeps means cry. Okay, it weeps rainy tears. So that rain falls like that means to say, the poet says it is the clouds that cry and their tears are falling like rain. Okay, that's what the poet says. And he says, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. So what a bliss! What a bliss means it's a form of extreme happiness. Okay, so the poet gets extreme happiness to press the pillow, means to say that he likes to sleep in the rain. Okay, he likes to sleep when it is raining. He likes to sleep on his bed when it is raining, listening to the patter of the soft rain over. Patter means, okay, patter means the rain falling. At that time we hear a certain noise which are not uh, this is like a continuous noise of a rain falling on the roof. At that time we hear a noise that is known as patter. Every tingle on the shingles has an echo in the hearts, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollection weave their air threads into woof, as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Okay, the poet says every tingle on the shingles. Shingles means roof. Tingle means the rain when it falls on the roof. It makes a kind of a sound that is like a more similar of a ringing sound of a bell. So the poet says, so every drop when it falls, it makes that sound. Okay, every raindrop that is falling on the roof make a kind of a bell, a ringing of the bell sound, and it produces a kind of echo in the heart. Okay, echo in the poet's heart. And he says at that time, and that time is the beginning of a dream which will last, means of a, he will be having 1,000 dreams, and he says that moment is the beginning of 1,000 dreams. Okay, beginning of 1,000 dreams means to say when you sleep you dream, isn't it? When you sleep you dream. So the poet says that noise when it rings a kind of echo in the heart, and that is the point when the 1,000 dreams which I am going to dream is making its a beginning. Okay, and the poet says not only that, 1,000 recollection weave their air threads into woof, means to say 1,000 recollection. Here the poet is thinking of the past, dream is thinking of the future. So the poet says when it rains he thinks of the future in the form of dreams, and he thinks of the past in the form of recollection. 1,000 recollections means the past, the things that had happened in the past, the poet thinks of them and brings them as one. Okay, those 1,000 recollections he brings them as one. Okay, under we say no, under one roof we say it, no. So the poet is, okay, those the past incidents are brought as one. The poet tries to recollect all that had happened in his life. So the poet says as he listens to the patter sound of the rain which is hitting on the roof, he dreams of the future and he recollects the past. Okay, he dreams of the future and he recollects the past. And he says, now in my memory comes my mother, as she used in years ago to regard the darling dreamers ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. Okay, the poet says he thinks of the future in the form of dreams and he recollects the past. So as he was recollecting the past, to his memory comes his mother. His mother was a person who had more dreams, who was dreaming. Okay, and The mother's dreams, everything got stopped when it was dawn. Okay, when the morning came, the mother stopped dreaming. That's what the poet says. Okay, the mother had so much of dream, and it lasted only till the morning. Okay, so he says here she left them until the dawn. Until the dawn means till dawn only. His mother dreamt years ago, only till morning. Once the morning came, she stopped dreaming. So here the poet says, "Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain." So the poet says he hears the he hears a kind of music which is played by the rain as it falls on the roof, and he thinks of the loving look of his mother. Okay, the loving look of his mother. He remembers that when he hears the music that is played by rain as it falls on the roof. Okay, this is a poem. The poet says about the rain, how the rain comes and what he likes to do. And also the poet says when he listens to the rain, the sound of the rain, the patter of the rain, he thinks of his future in the form of dream, and he recollects his past. Okay, and he brings them as one. And while recollecting his past, he thinks of his mother. His mother was a person who was dreaming a lot, but all her dreams stopped when it was morning. Dawn means morning. Okay, so when it was morning, and he thinks of the loving look of his mother on him as he hears the noise of the rain. Okay, I hope this part is clear. Okay, this poem is clear to you. So we have some vocabularies. First one is tingle, means short light ringing sounds. Okay, short light ringing sounds. Then shingles, rectangular wooden tiles used on roofs. Woof means weft, that is a past form of woof is weft, that is the threads woven across the loom. Okay, then ear means old poetic words for before. Okay, then refrain, a repeated part of a song or a poem. Hear the sound of the rain. Okay, refrain means a repeated part of a poem or a song. Here it is a sound of the rain. List means old poetic word for listen. Okay, as he listens, that's what the poet says. Okay, I hope this is clear. We have a vocabulary, we have a worksheet to do. All right, now you came across some of the, or what does the poet do in the rain. So what we can do is write some of your experiences on rainy days. Okay, as you go to the school, if there was rain, what was your experience? Or if it was a holiday, what would you do during rains, during rainy days? So write your experience, okay, as a worksheet. I hope today's class is clear to you. Thanks to everybody, and bye.